Hey YouTube, today we're going to be doing a VOD review of Decay. He is Misfits' new Academy mid laner. He is actually the highest ranked talent on EU, NA, Korea, any of the big servers right now. In my opinion, he's probably the best, if not one of the best talents in the world. He hit rank 1 like 1 or 2 weeks ago. I think you see it on the tier graph here. It was like around late June. He's a pretty crazy player, honestly. I've never seen anything like him because he's a pro player who's really good at Talon, and generally the thing that holds a lot of Talon players back is they're all very good at Talon, but they struggle in like the macro and etc. So the game we're going to be looking at is a game where he went 32, 2, and 4. His kill participation is 80%. I'm just going to spoil this all for you because it's actually ridiculous. 9.5 CS per minute. This is probably the highest like score line I've ever seen on Talon. His top laner went 1 in 12. His bot lane was like, 5 in 12. Absolutely insane. His runes are very standard. Some things to note would be he runs Ghost Portal instead of Eyeball Collection. I'm assuming it's just for the extra vision. Relentless Hunter. I see this build pretty frequently in EU, but not really on NA or Korea, because NA and Korea love fighting. People love monkeying around. So Ultimate Hunter is very important. Ghostblade is not very good as a first item because you want the extra damage from Duskblade. You want Duskblade Mobies just to get to those monkey team fights, right? In EU, people are a bit more like slow paced. People like actually manage side waves. You know, I'm sure you've heard the LCS memes, so it's kind of true. So people like to run like Eyeball, Ultimate Hunter, Duskblade Rush. But in EU, what he does is he goes Relentless and Ghostblade Rush, goes tier 2 boots so he can carry harder. The Ghostblade for tier 2 boots gives him a faster power spike, and he runs Nimbus Cloak and Absolute Focus just for those big mid-game team fights. Okay, let's get right into the game. Right now we're running Longsword Refillable in the Karma mid. Something to note actually is he runs the same default Talon skin every game. Does it make you play better? Well, who knows? Maybe you should go try it out, you know? Okay, so I actually watched the replay already, so I can tell you the enemy mid jungle are about to invade right now. Mid jungle, Talon sees it, starts walking up, right? Then he makes a really smart choice here. He actually walks mid, starts spamming the wave, spamming autos and pushing the wave because he knows Karma's walking back, right? And the reason this is really important is because by spamming the W and autoing, he actually pressures Karma to, forces Karma back mid lane, or else Karma has to give up the wave, right? So he starts walking up again, no need, they back off. So what he knows right now is he knows Olaf burn flash, really important, and Olaf is kind of low and is clear. This is all going to be useful in a second, right? Anyways, so this is a standard Karma laning. Oh well, I'll let him walk to the minions. He's gonna let Karma slowly push him in here. See how he plays back because he doesn't want to get poked out. If he spams W now, he actually can't do anything with the mid prio because we know Olaf's top side, but it's kind of hard to roam up there and everything. Olaf's actually still high enough health to fight Talon. Okay, so right now what he's thinking about this, and what he wants to do is he's trying to go kill Olaf in his jungle. It's really smart, but you want to first shove the wave out, and the way he does this is he's W's, and then he just spams the wave with W's with longsword start. Actually gives him much better wave clear early. And the whole point behind this, actually, this works even against this works against most junglers, even if they even have flash, right? If you know the enemy jungler is, he definitely knows, because we know that we saw Olaf pathing towards his top side, so now he's level 3, right? This is actually when he decides to roam, and he kills Olaf right here. Sorry if I'm like, sounds like I'm giving spoilers. There we go, super easy, right? But basically he sets this up. This is a play like I think he goes for a lot of the time, where he'll just spam W in the wave, get level 3, third kill 3 minions on the third wave, right? And then he just goes into the enemy jungler and just enemy's jungle and just repeat kills them, especially if he knows where they are, as like point in case here, because Olaf's already at top side. He just did his top side clear. Now he's going to be on Raptors. He's going to be low because Raptors do a lot of damage to Olaf, and Olaf wants to be low anyways in his jungle to clear faster, and Olaf has no flash, right? So now he's just going to be, I'm assuming, spam W in the wave and recall, right? Oh, are we following Karma down? Karma is roaming. This is really bad roam by Karma, by the way. Karma is missing, I'd say he missed like 4 or 5 minions for that roam. Not really worth it in my opinion. Oh, and something I note actually, I think he is duo with his jungler almost every game. I think that's Misfits' Academy jungler or sub Academy jungler. He's like top 30 EUS. So he, I mean, obviously, like, I'm not just discrediting him hitting rank 1, but he's playing around his jungler, really important as Talon. Yeah, Karma mid's fun. So he's just like, his game plan right now is just still going to be shoving the wave and recalling here. Let's speed this up a bit. He should have Tiamat on his recall, I believe, because he just killed Olaf. There we go. Tiamat boots. He really likes his early boots. I think he went boots instead of longsword here. I think he also does this every game, runs the early tier 1 boots, but then he doesn't go tier 2 boots. Tier 2 boots delays your power spikes, so he goes Yumu's and Relentless Hunter instead of tier 2 boots. Like no Mobies, for example. You know, his Karma, I think he might be autofilled. Like I didn't actually check his OBGG, but he's not moving very well. There we go, Karma Flash. He's taking some interesting trades. Nice, standard trade. Well, he wins this pretty hard. And now it's actually, what that trade does is it forces Karma to play back. Karma can't walk up and focus hard, so Talon can start getting mid-prile again. Alright, so this is very standard Talon gameplay again. So what he does is first, he shoves mid. So what you want to do, when you shove mid on Talon, you get prio, right? First you shove, then you get vision. That's what he's doing right now. He gets vision, and then second time he's actually gonna roam. So what he's doing right now is he's bush camping, and this is really this is something a lot of Talon players do, even in it. Oh wow, fast push combo. Okay, that combo was W flash R Q auto. So it's like the same as W flash Q R, except you put the R before Q. R has no cast time, so RQ is instant. It's just as fast as QR if you press them really fast. I think Decay likes this combo a lot more than WQR. I don't know why, it's personal preference in my opinion. Anyways, what I was saying about hiding in this bush, it's really smart. A lot of Talon players and NA Challenger do this, is they like to fake roam, right? So whenever Talon is missing from the map, enemy mid laner is freaking out, spamming pings, everyone's playing safe. And what he does is, I think he actually walked into the bush in vision, so he cleared this control ward. So he used control ward, clears the vision, and then he sits in the bush. So the enemy team knows that he's bot side, but they don't know if he's actually walking into the enemy bot lane or not. So basically, this forces enemy bot lane to play back. He's giving pressure to his bot lane for free without actually having a roam and lose CS, right? Now something I like to do is I personally like to sit back like all the way at turret, so both laners don't know what to do. So it's like more global map pressure, but this lets him like, you know, just full focus on getting that pressure on the bot side. This is like super clean macro stuff. I'm actually explaining all this stuff and then it's missing out on the kills. But okay. Yeah, that's alright. Just spamming W in the wave TWs. His Karma's, I think it's definitely auto-filled, by the way. Even in like NA Masters, mid laners don't move like this. Plus he's playing Karma mid. There's the Olaf. Elise is here to help. R, and now, okay, next patch, nice kill. Next patch, Talon I think actually dies there to Olaf because the root, you can no longer ult and like not be revealed by the Karma root, Morgana ult, etc. But this patch, you know, we're good. Just instead of roaming right now, he's sitting mid, he's shoving for plates. This is the proper macro play. On NA, something you can do with Mobies, if you have Mobies at this stage of the game, is you can get that kill and you can go roam without ult, but not very good macro. Okay, just shoving the wave. This is very standard, right? You shove and then, I mean, he's gonna recall here, but shove and then he has control ward on both sides. I believe his jungler placed the second one. I think so. Oh, he's not recalling. Okay. So what he's doing here is he's roaming through the control ward. Always want to roam through a control ward so you don't walk past the ward. There you go. He's checking enemy jungle camps. Easy kill. And the reason why he knew Olaf was here is because we just saw Olaf here, bot side, which means he's going to be done clearing his bot side and then come towards his top side, right? So that's just how he's tracking the enemy jungler, getting super free kills. And of course, Olaf didn't like back off of his camps. Talon, whenever Talon roams, junglers usually, like, at this point they know Talon likes to kill them in their jungle, especially in Challenger, but he made it look like he was recalling. I thought he was recalling too. I actually only watched the first few minutes of this replay. And so yeah, 2 control wards. I was always roaming through control wards. I believe his jungler is placing the second one, as I said, so he's getting the complete coverage of the like both sides of mid lane. Right now he's up. God, that's a lot of CS. That's, yeah, Big CS lead, big one level lead, 4 kills. Very, very strong Talon. Enemy mid laner does not even have Seekers. Well, you know, will not recommend that. Some mid laners choose to skip Seekers in a Talon. Usually a mistake, I think. Just roaming again. Remember the reason why he's roaming here. He doesn't roam towards his bot lane. He's going to kill Olaf again. And the reason he knows where Olaf is one, Olaf just died in his top side. He's going to path towards his bot side. His bot side's spawning, right? And two, we actually just saw Olaf bot side, so, you know. Now we know he stole their Krugs. Olaf should be dead here. Yeah, there we go. Dodge the luck. Oh, luck snare. That's a big shutdown. Alright, he just fed 750 gold shutdown. Usually you don't want to feed shutdown when you're doing this, but a bit greedy, I'd say, to kill the Olaf. But plays like this are very, very good on the map. If you can remove the enemy jungler, you actually just becomes a jungle vacuum. All lanes have to play safe. Like every lane has no jungle pressure. Your jungler can gank whatever they want to gank, you know. And like, of course, Talon can also gank too with no threat of counter ganks. So, like tilting the enemy jungler like this, putting the enemy jungler really, really far behind, it's a really, really easy way to win solo queue. Would definitely recommend this. I've been doing this a bit, but like not as well as he does. He tracks the enemy jungler very well, from what I've noticed. You know, he is a pro player. I am a solo queue player, so okay, that's alright. Forcing Karma Flash right there. As I said, this is Ghostblade Rush, super early Ghostblade. Usually if you went Tiamat Mobies, you would only have, I think, yeah, you would only have Ghostblade components here. You wouldn't have the Duskblade components. You wouldn't have the Ghostblade. So this actually gives you a bit of an earlier power spike. It's really, really nice, but you do lose the early moves, the early roaming, and you lose the ult cooldown from Ultimate Hunter, because you need to run Relentless for this build. So what he's doing right now actually is going to kill Olaf again. It's a bit of a tilt the enemy jungler kind of thing. And the reason he's going top side is because he just killed Olaf bot side. So Olaf's bot side should be cleared by now. Olaf should be heading towards top side. Let's see if we're right here. Oh, Olaf is bot side. But like logically, if you had to guess, Olaf probably is top side. So that's why he went towards top. This kind of play style, by the way, is a lot easier when the enemy mid laner doesn't really have much pressure. A situation like this game, because the enemy mid laner I think is autofilled. It's a very clean kill there, super easy. Enemy mid laner, remember we burned the enemy mid laner's flash earlier. I think is he dead here again? He is. Ooh, that's not good. Well, we already saw this scoreboard, so looks like he doesn't die anymore after this game, this death, and he gets a lot more kills. So we'll see how this goes. Let's just skip through some of this. Nothing too exciting going on. The Mercs was pretty, yeah, that's pretty standard into Lux Karma. Lux Karma Stylus, yeah. AP heavy team. His mid laner, his jungler, his duo, is, if you notice, he's constantly sitting topside and he's constantly just clearing mission here, making sure that the enemy mid laner has no pressure, like no clue where Talon roams, while Talon keeps the control our bot side. I don't know if you guys deal with junglers that much when you're playing Talon, but you know, this is why you do. It's very easy to control both sides of mid lane river if you do that, if you do this kind of thing. And then this actually lets you, yeah, roam towards both sides of the enemy jungle without being like spotted or whatever. Olaf has to back up, etc. So basically, whenever you leave mid, Olaf's always scared. It's just shoving mid because Karma doesn't even have Seekers yet. No Seekers yet, right? So super squishy. There's no pressure in a Talon at all. Part of the reasons why you actually go Seekers against Talon as an AP champion is to keep that pressure so Talon doesn't, you know, just perma roam. Notice how he tries to roam bot and then he checks the Krug spawn so he can see. Okay, well, we know Olaf's up there, so he can see the spawn timer, and we can check if Olaf's there. Just, you know, pick up a lucky kill. God, also I want to draw attention to this CS, by the way. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, that was a good cannon minion. But 130 CS, like that's like 9.5, 10 CS per minute. Well, not 10, but 9.5 CS per minute. Pretty crazy, especially with the amount of pressure he's putting on the map. Easy 1,000 gold shot. 700 gold shut down on the Stylus. Mercs? He should live here with Mercs. Nice. I think at least it's dead here. Yeah, going on the Olaf was I think it was a bit greedy there, but it's okay. Oh, of course, in hindsight. Nice. Takes a recall. Dark for more damage. I believe, yeah. So the reason why he's just, well, obviously gonna go Duskblade next, but the reason he's gonna be stacking lethality, you want the lethality super bad here, is the enemy team actually has no armor and they're all really squishy. And when the enemy team does this, they don't really build armor and they're all squishy. You want to stack as much lethality as you can. Lethality is more effective the squishier the enemy team is, right? So this Dark is actually really important, but it increases combo by around 200, 300 damage pretty easily. Yeah, again, this is just, since we knew Olaf just recalled from top side, that means his bot side is spawning again. And that's why Talon is checking his bot side, not his top side here. Olaf, I think, is top side. Oh, no, he's in base. He just recalled. But that's why Talon is just hovering bot side. Oh. Yeah, Lux is, and of course, casually picking up the kill on Lux. It's a lot of this is just, you know, constant pressure. Enemy jungle, it really just, like, it suffocates the enemy team. Like Lux, after dying there, is now going to be scared to walk into her jungle. Like they don't even have any wards up right now, and Lux is going to be scared to go into her jungle. She's going to be warding safe instead of like at objectives. Just like overall, this is how you snowball the game as Talon. So especially when he's a champion that falls off. 150 CS, by the way. At 17 minutes, crazy with the amount of pressure he's putting out. Believe Karma just showed top. Yeah, I think it was top. Salas is TPing mid, so he takes the mid turret in exchange. Talon so much damage. Salas is so scared he's insta flashes. If Talon had ult there, by the way, Salas gets one shot. Oh, jeez. Ooh, Talon's fed. Nice. That was pretty clean. Yeah, Karma has absolutely no armor, so he just gets shredded. Salas burn flash. I don't think Talon's had a burn flash there, honestly. Walks back to the lane here. Walks past the base because with Mobies, no, sorry, no, not Mobies. Relentless, Yumu's and Air Dragon is faster to walk to base instead of recalling. Duskblade completed 2 completed lethality items and tier 2 boots at 18 minutes. Level 13, very strong, right? In prime position to carry the game, although we do want to keep in mind our top laner, Decay's top laner, 0-6, bot lane not really performing, so him and his jungler are gonna have to really hard carry this game. Shove. Now we're just, I think he's actually, this is the first time, by the way, keep in mind chat. First time he's actually roaming into a lane. This is the first time he's touched a lane. That was a good combo. I believe RQW. I don't remember. I didn't see it completely, but what he likes to do is he likes to R then immediately Q afterwards. Just a habit thing, right? You can QR, same thing. Remember, first time he actually roamed into a side lane this entire game. So every roam has been towards objectives, and well, or towards, you know, enemy jungler, right? Oh, does he win this? Melee Q level 14, very fed. Okay, I'll stop speeding it up. But yeah, so the reason why he plays like this, a lot of Talons in high elo play like this now, is because enemy jungler is really easy to kill as Talon, especially with your E. On the other hand, it's really hard in general just to roam from mid to side lanes, because regardless of whether the roam works or not, if you go to a side lane, you miss like guaranteed 1 wave, 2 waves, and like 1 or 2 plates. Really bad. Yeah, okay, he's fed. So basically, it's a lot easier just to go into the enemy jungle, check it out, get some vision. Even if you don't get the enemy jungler, you get his jungle timer knowledge. Your jungler now knows like where the enemy jungler is gonna be. The side of the map that you just checked has a lot more, like, 1 has more pressure, 2 is relieved of pressure from the enemy jungler because we know he's on the other side of the map, and then the other side of the map knows to play safe. So just a lot of advantages, and just, you know, way easier to go like pick up vision info in jungle than it is to gank side lanes. Ganking side lanes a lot of it requires on the enemy laners being bad, not looking at the map, and you know, everyone's just gonna spam pings when Talon roams. Good flash. You can see, oh, actually he comes back in and cleans it up. I was gonna say, you can see how being found Talon's a bit frustrating. Having 13 and 2 on Talon. If you were 13 and 2 level 15 on any other like champion like Riven, etc., these team fights would just be instantly over. It's actually smurfing on them anyways, but you know, it's a bit trickier to get fed and snowball on Talon than it is with other champions. This champion's better, like more of like a supportish, like get your team fed kind of thing. Very, very impressive that he's actually able to 1v9 this game straight up on a champion like Talon, because on Talon you can absolutely make no mistakes when you're when you have all the gold on your team like this. Because if you mess up, well, you know, your champ's not very good at 1v9ing, you know. It's easy Baron. He's tanking it, it's doing all the damage. Okay, and as we said earlier, he's building into bit greedy. He's chasing into the enemy team here. Enemy team should be, yeah, there we go. There we go. As we said earlier, he's building the Edge of Night, triple lethality at him. Very, very good into the enemy team with, okay, they barely have any armor at all. They have 1 tabbies, 1 hourglass. And yeah, as we said, this is just lethality for, you know, squishies. Especially that because he's level 16, by the way. Absolutely crazy. 210 CS at 22 minutes with this amount of pressure, 15 kills. God. Solo queue players, you know, usually only pros or really solo queue players can pull this kind of stuff off, you know. And of course, lethality scales very heavily with levels, and through lethality items with level 16, 22 minutes, he's gonna be one-shotting like you know, two, three people in a combo easily. Anyone that's in the combo dies, I think. Okay, just picking up a side lane here. Wow, EU West solo queue. He actually goes side lane. NA solo queue, he would group with the team because he can't trust his team to not run it down. Just saying, you know, better server or whatever. Okay, well, looks like they're still fighting, but it's fine. They can pick up a lot of objectives up here, level 17. Correct play, the correct macro play is 100% for him to be up here, right? Whether it's the correct solo queue play, okay, wow, even, okay, you know, as I say it, even EU solo queue, you know, they get engaged on, it happens, right? But the correct macro play is definitely to be top. Ooh, Salus would not recommend you being here. You know, Talon's so fed that even though Salus just hourglass his entire combo, he still picks up the kill. Ooh, good dodge, 1,000 gold. Oh, Karma, you don't even have armor yet, do you? Okay, well, that's very greedy, would recommend Seeker's Rush. Tabby's is also very good. Black Cleaver is good. This item, so good when you're ahead. It's 20% CDR, the move speed from kills, etc. It lets you do a lot more in team fights when you're ahead. Yeah, Talon's is disgustingly strong. Correct play, by the way, is to go top there, and your team just plays far enough back that they don't get engaged on. In solo queue, that's not always possible. Just your teammates are slow playing up, you know? Yeah, just recalls, comes down, picks up the free kills. Ult cooldown should be super low, yeah. 40% CDR, plus level 16, level 3 ult. 24 minutes into the game, by the way, it's almost level 18. It's absolutely crazy, the CS. He is literally 10 CS per minute right now, guys. it's so crazy, man. I've never seen anyone, I've never seen anyone do this, have this high CS while maintaining, you know, this kind of pressure on the map. Very, very impressive. I honestly, like, a game like that, he's level 18. Wow, he's just, you know, next out. This game is, like, why I think Decay is, I think, well, personally, you know, I can't praise him too much, but best talent in the world. Hard to compare, of course, because Korea and China have very different solo queue playstyles, so you can't just say, like, this playstyle, like, he's better at this playstyle for sure, the EU/NA solo queue playstyle. You know, but there are some very good talents in China and Korea. I'm hesitant to say best talent in the world because I know you guys are gonna get mad at me. Oh no, I thought you were the best talent in the world. No. Compared to this guy, definitely not. I thought the Chinese guy was the best talent in the world. Yeah, he's pretty good too, but this guy's crazy, you know? I've never seen that guy get 9.5 CS per minute. Woman in the game. Jesus. Whole second W back right there, by the way. With the E. Oh god. Oh, that's a no armor Lux into level 18 full build Talon, by the way. QR on the Lux. QR auto kills. At this point, it's kind of like just closing the game out. It is a big, I think it's a bit of an overstay for the 3 to push like this while their bot lane is in base, but that's fine, right? He recalls, sells Tiamat for GA, and as I said, I do not think he builds this item very often, and I think he builds like the same way I build it, Yeah, just not no self res or anything, right? Of course, but he goes GA only when it's super fed, and it's really bad for him to die. So let's look at the state of the game right now. His duo is doing well. His bot lane's inting. Ooh. WR, right? He loves this WR combo. He Qs towards the furthest target there. Well, watch the fight again. That was a super clean combo. It's literally just killed the entire enemy team with one Talon combo. Very hard to do. It's GA right there. As I said, GA. So you build this when it's really bad. So WR. It's really bad for the enemy team to kill you. You don't want the enemy team to kill you because you're like worth all the kill. You're all the damage to the team. 1 and 9 NAR, 2 and 5, 2 and 4, right? So you need to not die. Okay. Anyways, WR. You hit triple passive on 2 people. Q the furthest target. See, that pulls the pulls the R back to 2 more people. And then after that, just procking passive on the people you already proc passive on. They don't actually die, but that's the idea. This is what you do when you're really feeling Talon. You want a WR, you want to proc some proc combo and as many like proc 3 stacks on as many people as you can, and then go around just last hitting all of them. God, I can't talk right now, sorry. Something interesting, side note while the game is ending. I actually put off recording this replay until like a couple hours before the patch. I'm recording this right now on NA server because EU is currently under maintenance for next patch. So this replay is almost unavailable, but it's such a good game. I just have to put it on YouTube, you know? God. And of course, I got his permission, everything to, check out his YouTube, check out his replay. This is just, farming the game. We'll go back to close the game out. I believe, okay, well, he's just gonna kill everyone, I guess. I was gonna say, like, I believe they're just gonna, since they have bot inhib open, they're just gonna do the Baron and then wipe 3 inhibs, end the game. And of course, while we're at it, I believe Takeda says Btw isn't streaming anymore. I'm gonna put his Twitter down below in the description below. You guys should go check him out. And he is playing in Misfits' Academy games. If you want to watch him on Real Champions, this guy's actually a Smurf. His Aurelia and everything are super clean. Kind of jealous. He's on a 1 trick. Red buff healing, yeah. So the usual. He's gonna be closing this game out pretty soon, obviously. Right now he's just farming some kills. His ult's definitely up again. Ooh. That combo works really well when you're really fed. Yeah, it's just a RQ. You start the combo with Q and R. That way Olaf can't hit you. Can't get the DPS off on you. You don't start with W, or else he's gonna run away. He's gonna slow you run away, right? He sold his GA because it's on cooldown for RDR here, by the way. And the LDR, even though they have no armor at all, by the way, don't not build armor in a Talon. This is dumb. I don't know what the enemy team is doing. Don't not build armor in a Talon. But what the whole point behind this is to get their armor low enough that lethality is super effective. And of course, he's still up like 3 or 4 levels on everyone in the game. So okay, QW, Q auto just kills people. And oh, someone is in the bush. I don't think they'll be alive for very much longer though. Yeah, Q auto just kills everyone because so much armor pen. This is every armor pen item in the game. Plus, Black Cleaver has some armor pen, plus boots, right? Level 18. He's still 3 levels up on everyone in the game, and he's been level 18 for like 6 minutes now. Absolutely disgusting player. God, seriously though. Go watch his like Academy games too, they're so clean. And I don't know, man. He's actually, I think this is the first, I think Decay hitting rank 1 on EUS, never been done before. I don't think anyone's done it on NA, EU. Maybe it's been on Korea, I don't know. But never been done on NA or EU before. And you can see why. This guy actually plays like crazy. It's pretty disgusting. Yeah, I mean, the Olaf's gonna fall. Sorry, I'm speeding this up. I don't think there's too much going on, I guess I'll stop because I want to watch him Talon some underleveled, no armor building challenger US players. He's like, I think he's like rank 2 right now, so it's crazy that the enemy team is not building any armor. And that's game. Man, it's actually crazy. Like, I actually cannot stress enough how good of a player he is to be able to do this kind of stuff. Okay, well, this is NA because, he's we play this no longer live on EU. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you stuck the whole way through, thanks for watching the whole thing. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something, And, you know, wow. I don't say this very often, but I think he's actually the best Talon in the world. Have I said that before? This video? I don't know. Anyways, have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.